India ranks 135 in Global Gender Gap Index 2022. Union Cabinet approves Gati Shakti University in Gujarat. India moves to third spot in men or SICCOD team rankings. Cabinet approves Tiranga Hill Ambaji Abu Road new rail line. Agnikul Cosmos opens India or's first rocket engine factory in Chennai. India ranks 135 in Global Gender Gap Index 2022. India ranks 135 among a total of 146 countries in the Global Gender Gap Index 2022. The index was released by the World Economic Forum (WEF) on the 13th of July 2022. Iceland has topped the index for the year 2022. In 2021, India ranked 140 out of a total 156 countries on the index. This index was first published in 2006 by WEF. It is an index designed to measure gender equality. Union Cabinet approves Gati Shakti University in Gujarat. Union Cabinet on the 13th of July 2022 approved the upgradation of the National Rail and Transportation Institute (NRTI) to Gati Shakti University in Gujarat. This university would serve as a hub for education, training, skilling, and research in the transportation sector. This university is named after the government or's flagship or PM Gati Shakti or National Master Plan for Multimodal Connectivity. India moves to third spot in men's ICCOD team rankings. India have moved to the third spot with 108 rating points, surpassing Pakistan in the ICCOD team rankings for July 2022. India climbed to the third spot after their emphatic win in the first game of the three-match series against England at the Oval Cricket Ground on the 12th of July 2022. New Zealand continue to reign supreme at the top of the table with 127 rating points, while England are second with 122. Cabinet approves Tiranga Hill Ambaji Abu Road new rail line. The Union Cabinet on the 13th of July 2022 approved Tiranga Hill Ambaji Abu Road new rail line in Gujarat and Rajasthan to provide connectivity and improve mobility. The estimated cost of this project is over 2,798 crore rupees, or it will be completed by 2026-27. The total length of this new rail line will be over 116 kilometers. It will increase connectivity to Ambaji Shaktipeeth and Ajitnath Jain Temple. Agnikul Cosmos opens India's first rocket engine factory in Chennai. Space tech startup Agnikul Cosmos on the 13th of July 2022 inaugurated India or's first ever factory to manufacture 3D printed rocket engines in Chennai. It was unveiled by Tata Sons Chairman N. Chandrasekaran and ISRO Chairman S. Somanath. The facility will use additive manufacturing technology to build 3D printed rocket engines. Agnikul was founded in 2017 by Srinath Ravichandran. Ahmedabad, Kerala among Times list of world's greatest places of 2022. Ahmedabad city and the state of Kerala have been listed by Time magazine in its list of the world's greatest places of 2022. They have been listed among the ELQO 50 extraordinary destinations to explore or RDQO. The other places in the list include Ras Al Khaimah, UAE, Park City, Utah, Seoul or Great Barrier Reef, Australia. Time is an American news magazine published in New York City. Indian scientists develop novel mechanism to inactivate SARS-CoV-2. Scientists at the Indian Institute of Science (IISc) have developed a new class of synthetic peptides that can not only block the entry of the SARS-CoV-2 virus into cells but also clump the virus particles together, reducing their ability to infect the living cell. This novel mechanism provides an alternative to make viruses like SARS-CoV-2 inactive. Bhanubhakta Acharya's 209th birth anniversary, the 13th of July 2022. Renowned Nepali poet Bhanubhakta Acharya's 209th birth anniversary was observed on the 13th of July 2022. He is known as Adikavi for laying down the foundation stone of the Nepali language. He was the first writer to translate the great epic Ramayana from Sanskrit to Nepali. His birth anniversary is known as Bhanu Jayanti, or is celebrated by the people of Nepal, Darjeeling, and Sikkim. UIDAI launches mobile app to perform Aadhaar face authentication. Unique Identification Authority of India, UIDAI, has launched a new mobile app named or Aadhaar Faced or Code, to perform face authentication. Through this, an Aadhaar holder's actual identity is validated and recorded in the databases of UIDAI, which was captured at the time of Aadhaar enrollment. India's imports from China rose to a record. India's imports from China reached a record $57.51 billion in the first half of 2022. Imports of Chinese goods rose 34.5% from a year earlier and are set to surpass last year's $97.5 billion figure. India's exports to China slid 35% and accounted for only $9.57 billion of the total $67.08 billion in two-way trade. The trade deficit at half-year mark stands at $47.94 billion. Mustafizur Rahman appointed as Bangladesh High Commissioner to India. Government of Bangladesh has appointed Mustafizur Rahman as the next High Commissioner of Bangladesh to India. He will succeed Muhammad Imran as the new High Commissioner. Mustafizur Rahman is currently serving as the permanent representative of Bangladesh to the United Nations office in Geneva or the ambassador to Switzerland. He has also served as the Bangladesh High Commissioner to Singapore. Infosys buys Base Life Science. Infosys will acquire Denmark-based Base Life Science for about euro 110,875 crore rupees in an all-cash deal. The acquisition will deepen Infosys's expertise in the life sciences domain as well as strengthen its footprint across Europe. The acquisition is expected to close during the second quarter of FY23. Infosys CEO, Salil Parekh. Headquarters, Bengaluru. Uttarakhand becomes first state to implement